Hello, welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4 Season 2 action. Today we have the Neon at home taking on the Machos. Machos currently 12-24, last place in their division, while the Neon have 25-11 record, currently atop their division. These two teams met once previously last season, with the Neon winning that one 4-3. So they're not really familiar with each other, as it's been a while since they played. Actually, it's been almost a full season since they played. I think it was game 39 or so when they played last time. Either way, Neon are back at home. They're just coming off a brief 4-game road trip where they won 1 and lost 3, so they're on a bit of a rough stretch. And over the last 10 games, they're 5-5, so not playing their best baseball currently, as we get near the end of this the second season. So they're going to try to reverse their fortunes here. But the Machos are going to try to continue the bad ways for the Neon and get back on the winning side for them as they try to climb out of the cellar. So looking at the Machos, they're going to send Kennedy Weber to the mound with a 2-5 record, 3.99 ERA, while the Neon have Love Drummond back up on the mound. She's 4-2 with a 1.76 ERA, and she's really turned her season around since how the season started. But let's get to the lineups. We got a couple changes to make. See, Overly's going to come out, and Barajas goes back in. Sloan's fine. Lushley, yeah, she's going to come out. Bird is fully healed again, so she's going back in. Offside can come out for Avenue. Phillips is fine. Ricky. Everybody else is good to go. That's the basic starting lineup. Alright, so let's get to it. How the pitchers looking? Yeah, all the pitchers are healed up too. So, okay, so we have no currently injuries anymore. Alright. So looking at the Machos, we got some negative morale for their third baseman, second baseman, and their right fielders. While their first baseman is either fatigued or injured, And over the Neon side, Sloan and Ricci both have high morale. That's about it. There should be some negative morale considering how they've been playing recently. But both teams approach home plate as they exchange their lineups. Looks to be a packed house today as the Neon take the field. And looking at the Machos, leading off is going to be Stanley Didd, followed by Marty Finley. Then Hunky Morris is going to be batting third. And here's Stanley Didd, playing in left field, 2.86 ERA average. No homers, no RBI, so he's got to be a backup player. But the first pitch from Drummond is a fastball down low and hit right up the middle. So right off the bat, the Machos get the first hit. So top of the first, they have the leadoff runner on base as they continue to exploit that center section of defense there. That's where most teams are getting their hits lately. So runner first, nobody out. This was in there for a strike as Marty Finley's in there. Got a 194 batting average as he swings and misses the fastball. Down in the dirt, here's a ball. Swing and miss, strike 3. He's way out in front of that changeup. So one away. Here's Hunky Morris. He's their shortstop, batting 252. He's got 5 homers and 15 RBIs. First pitch hit to hole on the right side. That's going to be another single. So they have runners now at first and second with 1 out. As Owen Blankenship steps in, he's first baseman. 242 average, 4 homers, 18 RBIs. As the Machos are starting to get a little inning going. As the first pitch is fouled off. Check swing, but that caught the outside corner. That's strike 2. Popped up right side, foul territory. Barajas gives chase. He has room. No glove it. That's out number 2. As Ernie Roundhouse steps up to the plate. 198 average, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. He's playing second base. First pitch in there, strike 1. Change up, check swing. That's in there, strike 2. Fastball hit on the ground, out to second. Avenue will throw to first. That's in time, out number 3. That'll end the inning. The Machos are retired. They leave 2 men on base, but no one scores. We go to the bottom of the first. Neon coming up. So there's Barajas. He's starting off. Playing first base, 369 average, 6 homers, 12 RBIs. Got a pretty decent season so far. First pitch misses down low, strike 1. Misses, that's in there. Forget what I'm saying. Y'all can see what happened. That one's fouled off. There's a ball inside. Line drive is short, and that's caught by Morse for out number 1. So here's Chris Sloan, center fielder, batting .281, 5 homers, 19 RBIs. I swear he's been stuck on 19 RBIs for a long time now, it seems. So he takes a ball down low. Hard grounder out to second base. Roundhouse lays out, gets up, throws to first in time. Gets Sloan. That's out number 2, and here's Bird. .382 average, 8 homers, 25 RBIs. Playing in right field. I think she's the team RBI leader, if I'm not mistaken. This first pitch is in there, strike 1. Hit on the ground to right, foul. Hit foul to the right again. Hit on the ground to second. Roundhouse will have another play. Throws to first. That's out number 3. And the Neon are retired here in the bottom of the first. So no runs, no hits. We go to the top of the second. Still tied up at 0. Here's the catcher, Rash Wong. .253 average with 3 homers. Driven in 12. First pitch in there, strike 1. Change up, fouled off. Breaking ball down low in the dirt. Check swing, fastball misses high and in. Swing and a miss, couldn't guess the offside pitch. Off speed, not offside. Either way, it's out number 1 as Kira Navarro tips in. She's got a .280 average, 1 homer, 12 RBIs. First pitch, taken low, strike 1. This one's looped into center. Sloan gives chase. He gets there just in time for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Ash Cameron. .237 average, driven in 17 with 4 homers. Breaking ball misses outside. Change-ups in there. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Strike 2. Hit on the ground to second. This should be an easy play for Avenue. She picks up, throws to first. That's out number 3. And the Machos retired 1, 2, 3. So bottom of the second coming up. No score. Machos currently the only team with hits. So here's Avenue stepping in. Playing second base, .375 average with 8 homers, 23 RBIs. First pitch swung at and missed right down the middle. There's a ball outside. Down low, ball 2. Outside, chase that one, strike 2. Fouled away. Foul straight back. Do it again. 2 and 2. Line shot to left. This will drop. And Avenue picks up the first hit for the Neon. Have to get the leadoff runner on base. That'll bring the catcher Ian Phillips to the plate with a .402 average, 5 homers, 18 RBIs. Got some decent speed at first. But they're going to try to drop. Is that going to drop? It does drop fair. Right on the line. Phillips is going to pick up a double on this one. Avenue holds at third. That just did get in there. So back-to-back hits. Puts runners on second and third. Nobody out. And there's Kaylee Shipwreck playing in left field with a .250 average. She has 4 homers driven in 13. And she creams this one to left. And this is out of here. Home run. She wasted no time driving in that one. 366 feet. Just hit the right part of that incline on the wall. Further left, it would have bounced right back in. So that home run puts the Neon up 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Here's Ricky Ricci, a .306 average. He's got 7 homers and 22 RBIs. And he smokes one foul to the left, just out in front of that one. And he'll ground the next one to third. Navarro will throw to first. That's out number 1. So that'll bring the shortstop, Snack Hagwash. Not shortstop. He's playing third this time. Ricci's in short. Anyways, batting .323. As he check swing, takes a strike. Way out in front, but he's missed that one anyway. He's above it. Fouls this one off to the right, so it's 0-2. Popped up right side. Should be a fairly routine catch. And that's gloved for out number 2. That'll bring Love Drummond to the mound. Plate. She'll be at the mound in a second. Batting 200. No homers, no RBIs. She does have power in that bat. See if she gets something to hit. She does, somewhat. Pops it up left side. Third baseman comes in. They'll glove it. That'll end the inning, but the Neon score first. They score 3 off that home run from Shipwreck. Top of the third coming up. They lead 3-0. And there's their pitcher, Kennedy Weber. Batting 200 as well. Driven in 2. And how she can see through those glasses, who knows? Swings the first pitch and misses. Hits this one foul to the right side. Swung at and missed. Strike 3. Maybe she can't see through those glasses. So 1 out. Top of the order coming back up here. Stanley did. He singled his first time up. Curveball's in there. Strike 1. Changeup caught the outside corner. That's strike 2. High fastball swung at and missed. Strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts. That'll bring up Finley. He's 0 for 1. Changeup's inside. Strike 1. Slider on the outside corner. Strike 2. Swung at and missed. Chased the outside fastball. And Drummond strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the third. Neon are still up by 3. So back to top of the Neon order. Here's Barajas, who's 0 for 1. First pitch low and outside. Ball 1. Low. Ball 2. Just behind that one, fouled it off to the left into the seats. Fouled away again, so it's 2-2. Popped up center field. Second baseman's running out. They're going to call for this one. And they gloved that for out number 1. Which will bring up Sloan. He's 0 for 1. He takes the first pitch low and in. Ball 1. Swung at and missed. Strike 1. Down low. Ball 2. Swung over that one. Strike 2. Line shot over the head of shortstop into left field. And Sloan's going to be safe at first with a single. So 1 out. Runner at first. That'll bring back up Bird. Yeah. You know what I said. 0 for 1. Sloan looking possibly steal. Big pitch out, but he's not going. And there's the pick off. They got him. Sloan has a big problem getting picked off. He's going to get tagged for out number 2. Ball 2 is inside. There's a strike down the middle. Line shot to right, but this is going to be caught for out number 3. That'll end the inning. Neon pick up a hit. After that pickoff, they do nothing else. Top of the 4th coming up. Neon are still up by 3. Currently doubling up the Machos in hits 4-2. Here's Hunky Morse, 1 for 1. Takes a strike on the outside corner as he fouls this one back. Curve hit on the ground to short, which he has to hurry. Throw to first in time. Gets him by about a step. That's out number 1. That'll bring Blankenship up for his second at bat. He's 0 for 1. Takes a slider outside. There's a strike. Change up inside. Strike 2. Way outside. He chased that one. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. There's Roundhouse. He's 0 for 1. Batting with 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch in there, strike. Hit on the ground to third. Hogwash will pick this one up. Slings it across. That's out number 3. As the Machos got down in order once again. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Still 3-0 game. Neon out in front. There's Avenue. She's 1 for 1. Line shot in the left field all the way to the wall. And she's going to hold up with a single. Left fielder got to it just a little too quickly. But it's a leadoff hit for the Neon as they had a runner at first. Nobody out. Here's Phillips, who doubled his last time up. And Avenue gets picked off. So quickly, one away. After that leadoff hit was wiped off. Phillips takes a ball low, then another one inside. And lines this one to third, caught for the out. So 2 away, and here's Shipwreck. She's the difference maker right now with a 3-run home run her first time up. Takes a ball up high. Swing and miss. Line shot to center. Caught for the out. Nice sliding catch. That'll end the inning. Neon pick up a hit, but another pickoff wipes that out. And nothing else further. Top of the 5th coming up. Still 3-0 game. Neon out in front comfortably. Here's the catcher. Wong's 0 for 1. Line shot to right. This drops foul. Out in front of that one, foul that off. So it's 0-2. High fastball taken for ball 1. Hit into right. Right at Bird, however. She catches this one for out number 1. As Navarro steps in. Third baseman is 0 for 1 right now. Takes the curve. That's strike 1. Slider misses inside. Changeup fouled away. High fastball taken for ball 2. And she creams this one to the left. This one's out of here. No doubter. Home run for Navarro. Gives the Machos their first run. 376 feet to left. Her second of the year. RBI number 13. And it's now a 3-1 game. As Cameron steps in. He's 0 for 1. Takes a strike. Fouls it off. Swung at and missed. Couldn't get the fastball. Strike 3. So 2 away. Nobody on. Here's pitcher Weber. 0 for 1. Takes a ball outside. Changeup's in there. Strike 1. Hit on the ground to first. Barajas on easy play. Picks it up. Runs to the bag. Steps on it for out number 3. That ends the inning. But the Machos score their first run. It's 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up Ricky Ricci up. He's 0 for 1. Kennedy Weber currently at 47 pitches. And first pitch is down low, ball 1. Ball 2 down low. Ball 3 catches the lower corner. That's strike 1. Line shot to the left. That's foul, so it's 2-2. Down the middle, but popped up to second base. Should be a fairly routine catch. And gloved for out number 1. That'll bring up Hogwash, who's 0 for 1. First pitch high and outside. Take it for ball 1. Inside, ball 2. No, I'll say inside again, but strike 1. And there's strike 2 on the outside. 2-2. Popped up foul. Popped up behind the plate again. And this is going to hit the screen. No. Drops just in front of the screen. That's caught for out number 2. That'll bring up Drummond, who's 0 for 1. Lines this one into left. This is going to be caught for out number 3. Just got to it before it hit the ground. So 1-2-3 inning for the Neon. We go to the top of the 6th. Still a 3-1 game. But not many hits being hit so far. There's only 8 in the game right now. Here's Did. He's 1 for 2. First pitch taken for a ball down low. Changeup's in there. Strike 1. Slider hit foul to the right. Fastball taken inside. Ball 2. Hit right back to Drummond. She'll pick it up. Tossed over to first. That's out number 1. So 1 away. Here's Finley. He's 0 for 2. First pitch, taken for a strike. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Changeup misses high and in. Slider just got a piece to foul that off. Swung at and missed, couldn't catch the high fastball. Strike 3. That'll bring up Morris, who's 1 for 2. Hits this one on the ground to Avenue. She'll pick this one up. Toss the first. That's in time for out number 3. So the Machos go down in order. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Neon currently lead by 2. So back top of their order, here's Barajas, who's 0 for 2. Takes a strike. That one's high. There's ball 1. Strike. Move that look borderline. As he pops this one up out towards short. And shortstop's going to be there for this one. Gloves it. That's out number 1. So Chris Sloan steps in for his 3rd at bat. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Swung at and missed. Couldn't catch the fastball. Lines to short. Caught for out number 2. So it's quickly 2 away. Here's Bird. 0 for 2. Fouls first pitch off. Popped up behind the plate. And it should be quickly out number 3. And there it is. Didn't go down without any ruckus being caused. Top of the 7th coming up. Still a 3-1 game. Neon out in front. There's Blankenship. 0 for 2. First pitch line to second. Off of Avenue's glove again. She cannot catch those diving plays she does. And there's Blankenship going to be safe with the leadoff single. At least she did stop it from going to the outfield. That would have been a double for sure. But as it stands, runner first, nobody out. And here's the pitch hit into right. And right at Bird, she'll glove this one for out number 1. And Blankenship returns back to first. So 1 away, runner first. Here's Wong, 0 for 2. Check swing. It's taken for a strike. Changeup fouled off. Fastball just missed that corner. Barely got a piece of that one to stay alive. And again fouled away. Taken high. Ball 2. Caught the inside corner. Strike 3. Got him looking. So 2 away. And here's Navarro. 1 for 2. She hit the home run her last time up. Hits this one on the ground to 3rd. Hogwash scoops it up. Throws to first. That's out number 3. Machos pick up a hit, but they leave him stranded. Bottom of the 7th coming up. They still trail by 2. So here's Avenue. She's 2 for 2. First pitch taken high, ball 1. Swung at and missed. Fastball. Got all this one, fouled it. That had home run distance written all over that one. Late on the fastball. Strike 3. Got her. There's Phillips. 1 for 2. Popped up foul behind the plate. Popped up foul behind the plate again. That'll reach the seats. Actually, that'll hit the screen. There's ball 1 inside. Ball 2. Oh! They called that a strike. That looked low and in. Phillips goes down looking. 2 down. Here's Shipwreck. She's 1 for 2. Their 3-run home run is the difference in the maker. Swing at and miss on the fastball. Takes that one outside. Ball 1. Strike 2. That had a nasty curve on it. Hit on the ground to second. Roundhouse picks it up. Throws to first. That's out number 3. As the Neon go down in order. Top of the 8th coming up. Still a 2-run game. Neon out in front. There's Cameron. 0 for 2. How's Drummond looking? She's at 77 pitches. She's starting to get tired a little bit. You know what? Let's go ahead and take her out. Let's bring in somebody fresh. Bring Dunk in. Maybe he won't get hit with a ball this time. So Dunk Lawson comes in to pitch now. He's got a .45 ERA. First pitch. This is low. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to first. Browse will pick it up. Run to first. Step on the bag for out number 1. So 1 out. Nobody on. Here's Weber. And would not be surprised if they pinch hit for her here. And that's exactly what happens. Phillip Lynn's going to come in to pinch hit. .231 average. Got the 1 homer, 4 RBIs. First pitch, take it in there for strike 1. There's a curve on the outside corner. Strike 2. Fouls this one back. Got him looking. Strike 3, slider on the outside corner. So 2 away. Nurse Stanley did. He's 1 for 3. Breaking ball, misses low. Fastball on the inside, lined into left field. It's going to be a 2-out single. Shipwreck gets the ball back into second. So here's Finley, 0 for 3. You can see the frustration. But he's batting with a runner at first, so he's got a chance to do some damage here if he can knock one out. But instead, he's going to knock this one to center. This is going to go all the way to the wall. This could drive in a run. Throw goes into the cutoff man. Throw home will not be in time. That's going to be an RBI double. And the Machos are now within 1 run as they push another one across the board. It's 3-2. Here's Hunky Morse, 1 for 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Takes a fastball in there, strike 1. Fouled away. He chased that one down low. So it's 0-2. Fastball fouled off. Breaking ball in the outside corner, swung at and missed. That'll end the inning. As Quinn Droop's going to come in to pitch with a 7.85 ERA, but she's got some junk and some accuracy. But we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now a 3-2 game. Machos are inching closer. They now need to try to hold on, get some insurance runs and help out. They're now being out hit by the Machos, 6-5. But they're at the bottom of their order. Here's Ricci. He's 0 for 2. Needs a hit to keep his average above 300. As the first pitch is fouled off. Swung at and missed. Strike 2. Down low and in. Ball 1. Slow tapper out to the mound. Droop picks it up. Throws the first. That's out number 1. Ricci's retired. Now to bring up Hogwash. He's 0 for 2. He takes a strike outside. His morale's starting to drop, and he takes another strike inside. Swung at and missed. Strike 3. Just not his day today. Here's Dunk Lawson. If we want to bring a pinch hitter for him. Do you want Overly in there? No, we want Lushley. I think Lushley's been a better hitter. She's batting .288 with 2 homers, 13 RBIs. That's way better than Overly. But instead, she's going to pop this one out in the center. That should end the inning. And it's caught for out number 3. So Hannah's going to come in. Actually, he's not. His morale's down at the moment. Bring Dantas in. Okay, so top of the 9th. Final frame. Neon with a 3-2 lead. Dantas coming in to pitch. His Blankenship's at the plate with 1 for 3 on the day. Tons of power, tons of contact. He can tie this game up with 1 swing. Dantas with a 3.38 ERA. Well, I think this is his first saver opportunity of his career. Well, at least for us anyway. I don't know who he played with last season. I never looked. The first pitch is fouled away. Strike 1. There's another foul. Strike 2. Fastball misses high. Line shot to left. This is going to land foul. Again, misses outside. That's ball 2. Popped up right side. Bird coming in. And she's there. Gloves it out number 1. Here's Roundhouse, 0 for 3. Macho's just looking for a base hit. Slow tapper right there at the plate. Strike 1. That one misses low. Ball 1. Swung at and missed. Strike 2. Swung at and missed again. Strike 3. That's 2 outs, and they're down to their last chance. Here's Wong. 0 for 3. His morale's going down. That'll be the time to jump on him. There's a strike on the outside corner. Swung at and missed. Strike 2. Down to the last strike. Pop foul to the right. Slow tapper to third. Hogwash picks it up, throws the first in time. Out number 3. That ends the inning. And Neon hang on to win this one 3-2. Pretty close game. Machos out hit him 6-5. So looking at the Machos, top hitter, we're gonna have to give it to Did, I assume. No, gonna give it to Navarro. She scored the only run with that home run she hit. Went 1 for 3. Neon's gonna have to go to Shipwreck on this one. Her 3-run home run was the game winner. That's accounted for all the runs they scored today as well. So Weber picks up the loss on the Macho side. Went 7 innings, gave 5 hits, 3 runs, struck out 2, gave up that home run though. That's also their 6th loss of the year. They're 2-6 on the year. Drummond picks up the win. Went 7 innings, gave up 4 hits and 1 run, struck out 9, gave up that 1 home run. But that's her 5th win of the year. She's 5-2 now. As her ERA drops to 1.71. And Dantas picks up the save, his first of the season. Win an inning, struck out 1. He's now 3-1-1 on the year. And Drummond picks up number 1 star, 7 innings, 4 hits, earned a run, 9 strikeouts. Shipwreck, the number 2 star, 1 for 3 with a homer, which drove in all 3 of their runs, and she scored that 1 on that one. And Navarro gets the number 3 star for the Machos, 1 for 3 with her home run, which accounted for their only runs. So now pick up another win. See if they can increase their lead against the Spider Bears and Ancients. But we have to see if they play or not. First, we got some moments here. 2 players are fighting over a pair of stirrups you found in the dugout. Who do you give it to? Overley or Phillips? I think we want to keep Phillips. Overley's not a big loss if we lose him, but Phillips is a pretty good catcher. Plus, he's having a good year. And Overley's going to drop to 45, so keeping him may not happen. Not that we really care. 21 games to play, so let's go in and get to this. We got a lot of them. Let's see if Spider Bears and Ancients, are they playing? They're playing each other. So that's going to be interesting. Alright, let's get to it. First game, defending champ Guardians against the Spots at home in their new stadium, and they get shut out there. They just cannot win there. Bandits against the champs. Bandits win the close one, 3-2. Craniums against the favorites, and looks like it's going to be another close one. They double them up, 4-2. Bottlenoses and Machos. Machos are going to come back and win this one, looks like. Yep, they come back with a vengeance, 10-4 victory there. Guardians again against the Riddles. Are the Riddles going to beat them? They do, 6-5. They came back late. Machos again against the Tundras, and Machos shut them out 2-0. So we just made them angry. Philosophers and Craniums. Philosophers win this one close, 3-1. Fantastics and Guardians. Looks like the Guardians are going to win this one easily, 15-3. Energetics and Bottlenoses. Bottlenoses score a bunch early and double them up 8-4, and that victory there. Outlaws and Water Bullets. Outlaws are going to win this one 4-1. Bolters and Guardians. Guardians are playing a lot this time around, but they shut them out 7-0. So Guardians are starting to dominate. Elephants and Philosophers. Philosophers, I'd say they're going to blow them out, but nope, that's a close one, 9-7. Here's the one we're caring about, the Ancients and Spider Bears. Spider Bears hang on and win this one late, 4-3. Machos and Tundras again, rematch. Tundras win this one though, 7-4. Serpents and Advocates. Advocates are going to hang on, barely. Yep, barely, 6-5 over the Serpents. Bards and Bottlenoses. Bottlenoses score a bunch early, and they just continue to pile it on. 12-1 victory on that one. Craniums against Spots in their home stadium, which they just cannot win at, and they lose there again, 5-1. Razzles and Elephants. Razzles win close one, 3-1. Freedom and Sewer Sneaks. Sewer Sneaks a close 2-1 victory there. Gobblers and Grays. Grays leading their division, but they get smoked there, 8-2. Lucky Breaks against the War Wagons, and Lucky Breaks showing some dominance there, 11-6, as those two continue to fight for the lead in their division. So looking at standings now, Bush League Conference, the Outlaws and Water Bullets are now tied for first. Energetics are 2 games back. Bottlenose is 5 back. Champs are 8 back, and pretty much out of the. Even though mathematically they're still in it. Namby-Pamby division, the Guardians are leading. 2 games over the Craniums. Favorites are 4 back, so are the Bolters and the Spots. But their new stadium are now 9 games back. Dynamic division, Philosophers still hold first place, with the Riddles in second, 3 games back, along with the Tundras. Razzles are 4.5, the Machos are 10 games out. And their season is just about over. How many games did they play? They played, what, 30, 40 games they played. So they got 8 games left. Yeah, they are officially eliminated. Bleacher Bum Conference, Satisfactory division. Grays still lead 4 games over the Bars, but they're starting to close in on them. Grays had a bigger lead, I think. Anyway, they still lead big over the Serpents, who are 7 back. Bandits are 7.5 out, so the Gobblers are 8 back, and Advocates are 9 out. So most of that division is out of the running, so it looks like it's going to be between the Grays and the Bars for the rest of the way. Ambitious division, Lucky Breaks took over the lead since they just beat the War Wagons there in that last game. So they got a 1-game lead over the War Wagons. Fantastics are 4 backs, as are the Super Sneaks. Freedom are 6 back, but every team's still in the race there. For Snaky division, Neon with that win hang on to first place, but the Spider Bears with the win are still 3.5 out. Ancients now dropped to 5.5 back. The Underworld are 8.5 out, and the Elephants are 10 back. So the Elephants are eliminated. Underworld, they're at 38. So they got 10 left, so they're still in it. But teams are starting to get eliminated now for the playoffs. As we look at the summary. Let's see. Romero drops their salary. Good. Keep it going. And Tyke Gallagher was dropped by the Spots. And Bream Farley was picked up. So they swapped out outfielders. Right fielders, specifically. They dropped a good one. Picked up a semi-good one. Razzles make changes as well. Zachary Butts was picked up. Romeo Woolmate was dropped. So that's a relief pitcher. They picked up a closer. They picked up a somewhat decent closer as well. Doesn't throw as hard, but he's better than the rest of it. So that's probably a pretty good pickup. And Tyson Gates dropped their salary. So did Bull. And Thornton drops theirs as well. Bull's the one we're really looking at right here out of all of those, I think. As is Thornton. Because Thornton will be our new starting catcher if we're able to get her. That'll definitely replace Roach for sure. But Bull would be a very nice pickup too as a starting rotator. And Tyson. All good players, but there's nowhere we're going to be able to afford them all. But that'll do it for this one. Game number 38 is coming up. See if the Neon can string together a couple more wins as they push toward the playoffs. Currently first place in the division, about 3.5 games, but there's still time left in the season. There's 10 left. Speaking of which, well, there's 10 games left. We'll wait. I was going to say, we'll look at the leaders, but we'll wait till next game when it's actually officially 10 games. Well, we'll go ahead and do it now. League leaders. So currently the top players this season, Wasman's leading, our rookie. He's had a pretty good year with 2 shutouts. He's leading right now with a 2.30 ERA. Brash Hansen of the Philosophers, second. Love Drummond is number 3 now. Harry Morrison for the Energetics is number 4. Dante Morgan with the Ancients is number 5. And there's Lozano for the Neon, number 6. We've got 3 players in the top 10. Miles Peterson with the Lucky Breaks, or is that the Riddles? That might be the Lucky Breaks. Yeah, I think there's Lucky Breaks there. Julian McConnell with the Champs. Champs actually have somebody up there. As bad as they are, they have a starting pitcher with a 1.38 ERA, so I can't complain too much about that one. I mean, with the team last place in their division, so I guess she accounted for all their wins, or he is. I don't know who that is. Lucas Resplendent, number 9 for the Guardians. And finishing up the top 10, the Underworld have a player up here, Tyrone Vincenzo. Look at that. Another pitcher, 183. So batting leaders, batting average, Avenue, Bird, and Braz lead the league. Wesley Wilson with the Riddles, number 4. Edgar Alfaro with the Tundras, and Dorothy Walker, who hassled us in the games we played against her, but she's still unsigned since she's been released, which is still a surprise, because I thought she was one of the better players on the team. But she's down there. And there's the rest of the players. Home runs, Temple French with the War Wagons leads the league with 13. Pucker Wilkinson with the Riddles, number 12, tied with Juliet Rogers of the Water Bullets, and Chesley Norton of the Bottlenoses. Neon aren't up there at all. The Guardians are starting to creep up here a little bit. Now they got 2 up there. There's just Flynn and Lansley. RBI's Temple French leads that category as well, 42. Got a pretty big lead, 8 over Resplendent for the Guardians, and no Neons are up here either. Which is kind of surprising, considering I think Neon leads the league in run differential. But nobody's up here in RBIs. I think 25 is the team leader with Bird, so yeah, she's down there. 3 behind the 10th place guy. On base percentage, there's Bird. Speaking of which, she leads that category in that one. Well, she's tied for first with a 404. Avenue at 401. So it's nice to see the 2 of them there. Those are 2 of the better batters. Slugging percentage, Avenue leads that one, followed by Bird. Those have been our 2 biggest hitters as well, power-wise. Braz down there, it's surprising as well, but he's had a good season this year, so we can't complain with him. On baseman slugging, Avenue and Bird. Yep, Braz is down there, and there's Walker again, who's still unsigned. Hits, Avenue leads the league in that one by 1 over Megan Weiss of the Bolters. And Bird's down there with 52, tied with Walker. Extra base hits, Resplendent for the defending champ Guardians is up there with 27. And nobody in for the Neon on that one. Strikeouts, we've got Romina Locos leads the league with 66. She's on the Bolters team. Roundhouse, he's up there with 45. We just played against him, so I'm sure we added some to that total. Runs scored, Resplendent leads that category. And no Neon on this one either. Stolen bases, Isaiah Brees with the Energetics leads that one. It's kind of fitting. They got a rabbit mascot, and they lead the league in stolen bases. But nobody for the Neon there either. Of course, they don't steal quite as much as they did last season. Caught stealing, on the other hand, there's Sloan. He's always up there, it seems like. He's up there with 3. Not as bad as last season. Wins, though. We've got Miles Peterson of the Lucky Breaks leading with 7. Rookie Wasman right there with 6, right behind him. There's Lozano and Drummond, both with 5. So the usual suspects up there. ERA, we've got Dante Morgan of the Ancients with a .40 ERA. I don't know if he's a starter or... No, let me see. He's got to be, well... They have decent records, so I'm guessing he's a reliever with a .40 because he's not over there in the wins. Because with a .40 ERA, you should be winning your games. So I'm assuming he's a reliever, but still. But there's Drummond down there, 171. She's getting up there. And we got 2 Underworld down there. As bad as their season has been, they got 2 pitchers up there in the ERA leaders. Saves, Hannah's tied for first. After last season, he ran away with that category. But this season, he's a different pitcher. But he's still on top of the board, so I can't fault him for that, even though he's got 2 losses this year. Whips, Dante Morgan again's up there, followed by a bunch of other players. Sweet Bull, there she is. She's unsigned, .91. Opponent batting average, so we've got a Philosopher up there with a 166. And there's Sweet Bull again with a 189, still unsigned, which is kind of surprising. But she does, I was going to say, she is asking for a bunch of money. Strikeouts, we've got Wasman up there. So the rookie leads the category in that one. It's kind of surprising. His first season he leads in shutout. Well, I don't know if he leads in shutouts, but he's got 2 complete game shutouts. But he leads the league in strikeouts as well. So it definitely made a good signing with him in the offseason. There's Drummond with 69 after a recent game here. Lozano's in 68. Smythe with 67. Smythe is always at the bottom of the rotation chart. This could be his last season too, but we'll see. He would be up there even higher if he hadn't gotten injured. Strikeouts per 9. Wasman leads that one, 12 per game for the most part. Smythe with 11. Lozano with 9. Drummond with 9. Walks, we're always going to lead that category. Strikeout walk ratio is another one we're always going to lead, so I don't even look at those. But that'll do it for the season leaders for right now. See you back here again at the end of the season as we get the season-ending leader chart before we head off to the playoffs. But before that, we still got 2 more games to go. So it's going to be the Neon 26-11 record taking on the Philosophers at 24-16. The Philosophers were leading their division or second, leading their division. Yep. Run differential to 42. The Neon have an 83. So yeah, which is still surprising. 83 run differential. but nobody's on the RBI chart. That's just surprising. Just shows you production all across the board. Nobody's really taking hold of it on their own. But that'll do it for this one. We'll see you back here for Game 38. The Philosophers. See you then.